oh, sometimes I can't stand my neighbors. Cut it off. Because I'm not about to waste $6. It's a 50, 60-year-old woman. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Antoinette Evans, and on this channel, I find ways to help you elevate your everyday, romanticize your life, and maximize your wardrobe. Today, we are on the Let's Maximize Our Wardrobe. I know, you're probably like, Antoinette, what's happening? You're supposed to be on a no by 2025. And for the majority of it, I still am. I made a big girl purchase, as you guys know, at the top of this year. And my goal is to get certain things in the house squared away, get certain things done. And I want to use cash. I don't want to use credit or card. In order for that to happen, I had to strip some things out of my budget, one of which is my all-time favorite. And I think that's why I've been so sad majority of this year. But then I replaced shopping with traveling, which really doesn't equate to anything because the cost of traveling is more than shopping. Anyway, I did a little club hopping today. Grocery store, thrift store, Marshalls, Home Goods, and I picked up a few things. Now, I am working on the house, yes. So for me, every time I go into Home Goods, I go in, I walk out. I really need to get my bigger pieces of furniture first before I start getting like knickknacks for the house. But I have been looking for things for like wall art, and I'm not really getting inspired. And also when I see the cost, I'm just like, for what? I could do this myself. I went to go buy a blank canvas, and it was almost $100 just for the canvas alone. So while I was walking through the thrift store, again, just looking for inspiration, I so happened to see this painting. Granted, I don't particularly care for the painting. I'm not mad at it, but it just doesn't resonate with me. I was looking at the size and the lightness of it. I went to it, it said $6.09. I said, oh, it's mine. It's mine. I held that next to me the entire time while shopping. This I do intend on doing a DIY. I am gonna paint the base of it white. I'm not really sure what direction I'm gonna go in yet. I have one idea in mind, so I may actually film it while I do it, but I want it to be a textured white / khaki color so I can put it in my bedroom above my bed. That is the goal. Now, jumping into all things clothing, where do I start? I picked this dress up mainly for work. So when I went into the store, I didn't go with anything in mind. There wasn't a color scheme. There wasn't anything in particular. I'm just like, oh, I need this. This is the reason why I'm going. No, I literally just walked in because I was just looking for some inspiration. I have a video shoot coming up, and I'm trying to like draw inspiration to be able to create the outfits. I saw this, I was like, oh, this will be cute for work. This is a cute, like, universal piece of something I can do for work. The color I love the bold, let me put on this side. I love the bold exposed zipper. I absolutely love the color. However, the thrift store I went to today doesn't have a way for me to try things on, so I ended up not trying this on. As you can see in the video, this is a little tight. I absolutely love it, but it is a bit tight. And in me trying to zipper it on my own, I'm just like, Antoinette, you live alone. How are you supposed to zipper this dress? How is that supposed to work? I may end up just giving that dress to my sister. My sister is now going to work. She got a job. Kudos to her. So I'm more than likely just going to get it cleaned and just give it to her instead. Going to this next piece, when you see it, you're going to be like, Antoinette, no. No, but you don't see what I see. Now, granted, I live in Georgia. while I'm here in Georgia, the fall season is playing in our face, okay? The fall season here is like spring up north. It's crisp, like 50 some odd degrees in the morning, and then by like mid-afternoon, it's almost 70 something, and then it gets back to like 60 when the sun goes down. I haven't had a reason to pull out any sweaters or any coats just yet, so I can still play with some summer items. When I saw this on the hanger, I was just like, I know who would wear it. This is a much more mature audience for this piece. But when I saw a different direction. Number one, I absolutely love this fabric. It's like a canvas. It's almost like a drop cloth that you would use when you're painting. It's that heavier linen. It's so pretty. To me, it is so pretty. But on my complexion, gorgeous. I can do a turtleneck underneath. I can do a button up underneath. My intention is to wear this as is with maybe like a collared shirt underneath. The, pop the sleeve right at the bottom of this, and then wear some over the knee boots. A really cute 70s mod style is what I intend to do with this. Absolutely love this. And this will be perfect for the days where I'm on my cycle and I don't feel like wearing anything fitted, but I still want to be cute. You know what I mean? That comes in handy. Okay, so that is it for the dresses. Let's go into one of my favorite things, skirts. Now, there are two versions of this skirt. There was one that was like a gray charcoal color, and there was another one, which is the one I got, the brown color. You can pretty much see a theme with the last three items. I'm really loving things of brown and neutral. I still love color, yes, but for some reason, I'm really gravitating towards black, white, brown, neutral. Don't ask me why. But I saw this and I was just like, immediately yes. Immediately yes. I was like, Lord, please let this fit. To me personally, I feel like it is a bit big, like slightly big. The tag says it's a 3XL. It don't fit, like, it is not a 3XL. A 3XL on me as a skirt would literally just fall off of me. This is not a 3X. So I'm not really sure what brand this is. I don't know what brand this is. I'm not really sure where it came from. I mean, it does say made in China, but like the purchase tag is still on it. Again, I don't know this. I don't know the brand. It doesn't really say. I'm not really concerned about that either. I'm looking at the quality of the piece. Can you see the vision? Can you see the vision? The amount of outfits I can wear with this. I adore this. And the fact that it has pockets is even better. I adore this with sneakers, with boots, with pumps, with a turtleneck, with a cable knit sweater, with a cropped jacket, with a different color plaid long line jacket, with a trench coat. There are so many different outfit options of what you can do with this. This is an endless piece. This is a timeless piece. And for only $6.24, oh, she was coming home. She was coming home with me no matter what. This next one, I was just like, oh, I love this fabric. I love this fabric. It's so va-va-voom. And then I tried it on in the store and I was just like, Antoinette, are you really gonna wear this? Or what is it for? But I have a video shoot coming up, and one of the I'm not gonna tell you the theme, but one of the looks, I really need something like big and grand and somewhat obnoxious. And then when I saw this piece, I was like, this would work perfect. It's not the color I was looking for, but the volume of it definitely worked. And again, and I know there's a theme. I know there's a theme. Y'all see the color. And I saw this skirt. This is what this volume, all of this, oh, I love. And then I put it on and I was just like, yeah, I could do something with it, especially for the video shoot. I don't know if I'm gonna wear it after the video. If I'm being all the way honest. I don't know if I'm gonna wear it afterwards, but for the video shoot, and I do intend on mixing print and colors. I wanna do a print on print with more than likely my thigh-high boots, more than likely. I haven't figured out what shoe. I literally just picked this up today. This, and then when I tried it on the store, I realized the front of it is open with a short underneath. I'm really hoping the day we shoot, it's not cold. But I can see it in my head. I can see it. Like, I can see it crystal clear. And I see it working for that one concept that we have. And honestly, for what? This was $6.24. And I think it was blue. It was either blue or green was half price. But for $6, I can't be mad. I don't really see myself wearing this past the video shoot, but for the concept of what I'm trying to achieve for one of the looks, that's literally like the volume I was looking for. So, one more skirt. This is a skirt my mom would be proud of. Like, this is a skirt my mom would wear. I'm being all the way honest. And it's not much going on in the skirt. It really is oh, you got that from a thrift store. Like, you got that from the thrift store. If anyone knows me, they know that I do not follow trends. I know, there's fast fashion, there's fashion houses, New York Fashion Week just happened, Paris Fashion Week just happened. I understand that there are things that are trending. I personally do not follow trends. I prefer my items to be timeless from one season to the next, from one year to the next. I am very much going to follow if it feels good on me, it looks good on me, I'm gonna go with it. I will push my own buttons from time to time and try things that are different, but I'm not the one that's gonna fall into a trend category. This skirt is so far from a trend. Let me show you. Number one, I love the busyness of the pattern. I think that's what drew me the most. The busyness of the pattern and the fact that it is lightweight and buildable. One thing I don't like in like the fall winter seasons, I don't like feeling like I have on a whole bunch of stuff. You got your coat, you have your sweater, you have your turtleneck, you have the jeans with the thermal and the socks and the boot. It's too much. It's too much. I really just want to be able to be warm. I work in an environment where I can't wear sweats to work, but there are times throughout the day I get really, really cold. Something like this that is very lightweight. The color scheme works for fall and winter. The material works for spring, summer. So since it is more of a fall, winter color scheme, I can just throw sweatpants on underneath this with one of my booties and just be perfectly fine and still comfortable and functional. Also, if I'm on my cycle, this comes in handy. I cannot stand wearing something when I'm on my cycle and it's pinching my stomach or it just feels extra tight. On a regular day, it'd be fine. But when I'm on my cycle, I don't want nothing making me feel like I weigh more than I already weigh, if that makes any sense. So yes, it is a versatile piece. It is your grandmama's favorite skirt, but I do intend on euthanizing it. Or actually, no, I intend on wearing it as is. I intend on wearing it as a long, maxi, flowy, patterned skirt. I don't intend on taking scissors to it and trying to cut it up and make it something different or adding a slit into it. I intend on wearing it just as it is. I really do love the pattern. And again, that's what drew me to it, the darker tone of the pattern. I really do love it. We are in the season of it's about to be ugly sweater season. And I am here for it. At first, I would never participate, but when I tell you I want to participate and I want my team to be able to participate, I intend on having like 6 different ugly sweaters for this season. So my first ugly sweater for the season is Santa on a green dinosaur. This will be fun. This is a come talk to me. Let's sit down and chat. Let's have a serious conversation while I'm wearing this sweater. We're having a work party, and our work parties are at work. Like, do I need to say anything more? And the fact that, again, I think this was what, $6.24? I'm about to rack up on the ugly sweaters for this season. There's nothing else I can say more about this besides the fact that I absolutely love the fact that I found it today. This is a 2-piece set that I believe somebody took the bottoms and they decided to donate the top, because the original tag for the item is still on here. Nobody wore it. I do wish it was an extra large instead of a large, but when you're thrifting, you really can't be picky. It either works or it doesn't. Or if you have the talent for like a sewing machine where you can change the sizing to fit you, cool. I don't have a sewing machine, so that's not gonna work. But this cropped bomber, it is from Fashion Nova. It is a size large. It's the North Rude. It's a North meets South. It's something. I wish it was more of that olive green, but I can't be mad. Like, I can't be mad. I'm not a Fashion Nova girl. It's really not my style or my aesthetic. Every once in a while, they do have some good pieces, but I'm not about to pay full price for Fashion Nova. Again, just not my forte, but at a thrift store price, girl, take it and run, okay? One more piece. Again, we're not in a season just yet of I need to grab a coat. You can grab like a sweater, maybe a shacket type situation in the morning. And I saw this, I saw the color and the pattern. I was just like, yeah. Saw the color and the pattern. I was like, okay. I was looking for more of a red color, but they didn't have one. But this is a good universal, it works for everything. This is also, I have no idea what size this is. I want to say it's an extra large. I think it might be an extra large. It is from the men's department. It's thick. It is a little itchy. I ain't gonna hold you. She itchy. So either way, everything is gonna get washed, but I'm thinking once I wash it, it won't feel so itchy afterwards. But you can wear it by itself. I can wear it partnered with something. I can throw on a button up underneath, a tank top underneath if I get too hot, because right now it's like 70 some odd degrees and it's supposed to be fall. I can do a graphic tee underneath. This could be with jeans. It could be with a solid color maxi skirt. I feel as though like there's a couple of different, you can do a cute tomboy oversized top like this with a good bra, leave the middle buttons open with some like oversized cargo pants. There's some outfits you can put together with this and still be comfortable for the season. But I saw these and I was just like, oh, these look familiar, because they do. I have this exact pair of shoe in like the tan caramel color. Who knew it came in a silver? And they were my size. I was just like, girl, yes. What am I wearing it with? I have no idea. I really don't know. But the ones that I have are so comfortable. And these are by Franco Serrato, one of my favorite work shoe brands. The level of comfort in the shoe that I already have and knowing that I got another pair, because right now I am on Nordstrom's website looking for another pair of work shoes. This, not this specifically, not like this color, this pattern, but I was already looking at Franco Serrato. So look how the universe just blessed me today. And these were $5.99. And of course I examined them just to check to make sure. They're in extremely good condition. So thank you to whoever gave those up. I'm just gonna clean it and then wear it, basically. But that is everything. My total ended up coming up to like $65 and some change, of course, with tax. I was not intending on spending anything, but I think for everything I got, I'm pretty happy. The dress, I'm a little disappointed. I do wish I would I would have tried it on in the store, but there were no fitting rooms. But I'm not mad at it. I'll clean it, give it to my sister. My sister is like maybe one size smaller than I am. She's also a bit shorter. I am more thicker than she, whichever. But I'm gonna give it to my sister. The painting, I am gonna end up doing a DIY situation with the painting. I already have an idea of something I think I'm going to actually really like. So I'm gonna play around with it to see if I can get the supplies and do that sometime next week. But that is everything. I'm really happy with this thrift haul. Now I really need to stick to my no buy 2025 for the rest of this year. I have to say, I'm proud of myself. I really am. I am proud of myself. Shopping is my therapy, along with like going to the gym. But lately what I've been doing is incorporating like hair therapy, which takes a very long time. Yes, I did take out my locks, but then I realized I love the idea of having locks because it was such a good protective, low tension hairstyle. Put the locks in, put it in a protective style, you don't touch it for weeks. I said, okay, how can I mimic that with my natural hair, but I have the ability to be able to take it out when I want to? I said, I may look a little childish at times, but honestly, I love the fact that I haven't touched my hair in like a week and a half. I'm gonna wash my hair, take it out, put it back. So hair therapy lately has been something that I've been really into, and I don't have to buy a whole bunch of products for. It's really just hair care products, and it lasts me a good while. And then I've also been into like makeup therapy. But again, I'm not a makeup guru. I don't wear makeup every day. I'm getting off topic. Let me refocus, girl. Anywho, I am proud of myself for not breaking a promise that I made to myself at the top of this year, which is to continue shopping. Nothing wrong with the environment to shop, or nothing wrong with being a consumer. It's just right now, I have another big girl goal that I'm trying to get to that consists of me not shopping as much. However, come 2026, I will be right back on track and your girl will start shopping again. I can't begin to tell you how excited I am to reincorporate shopping therapy back into the swing of things. But until then, thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys soon. Okay, bye.